Hi, nieces and nephews. Welcome back to Auntie Nell's Kitchen. And to those of you that are running through my kitchen, I hope you grab a seat and sit a while and hit that like and subscribe button. You too can become a niece and nephew and come help Auntie cook. Today we are going to make apple dumplings. Okay? Yes, apple dumplings. One of my favorites growing up as a kid, but we're going to make them today, okay? So give Auntie a moment. We're going to do a flip and a swip, and we'll be right back. First, I'm only doing 2 dumplings, and as you see, my apple have a big one and a little one. So I have a half a stick of butter, so I'm going to get the butter melted. And once that butter is melted, I'm going to use 1 cup of sugar to a tablespoon and a half of cinnamon to 3 cups of water. So once I get my butter all melted down, we'll be back to our family reunion. It's melted enough. I'm going to add my sugar, my cinnamon, and my water. May not need all that. I'm gonna get this stirred up. Get all my cinnamon that went to the side. Get all that goodness in there. Yep, get all of that. So I'm gonna let that come to a boil. Get my little cinnamon bits smushed. I'm gonna add a little more water because I think I want a little more juice in my dumplings. That's enough water. And what I always say, I gotta get a little tasty. Make sure this is what I want. That's perfect. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna let this come to a boil. Be right back. Made me a little cornstarch slurry. I put 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to 2 tablespoons of water. And I'm gonna get this up. Turn my heat up some because I put it on low while I made this. And as this goes in, I stir. You don't want it, you want it a little thick, but you don't want it to the point where it's like jelly. So that's why I started just by pouring half. And see where it got me. I'm going a little bit more. Turn my heat off. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to pour that into this little baking dish. Put that right there. And we're gonna get started on our apples. All right, got my apple all on here. Let's get our apples peeled. Got a few brown spots, but that's all right. That is quite all right. And the only thing I have to do is take these little peels off here. Housekeeping. Cutting off these brown spots. I'll be right back. Both apples are peeled, so I just need to core them. Throw that over there for a little housekeeping. Let me get this core out of here. Get out of there. What you doing? Okay, gonna cut that off. Auntie's a little off center. That's okay. I'm not an architect. I don't want to cut my hand either. Okay, I'm going to put my apples. They're all nice and cored now. So I'm going to put those over here. Now, let's get to making our dough. I don't have to make dough, so let me rephrase that. Let me clean my board. Be right back. All right, I'm going to flour my board. Got my dusting flour. All-purpose dusting flour because this dough was made with all-purpose flour. So, what I'm going to do now, get my dough together. It's going to be about what, 2 weeks ago when I made the sweet potato cobbler. Well, this is some dough that I had left over. And so I said, this was a lot of dough left over. I was like, what am I going to do with it? And so I had those apples in there. I said, well, shoot. I'm going to make a apple dumpling. And I told my sister I'll make a fresh dough for her peach cobbler. Now you want to roll your dough out into a circle, a nice, good circle. Nice, good circle. And if you need to flour your pan, you flour it. Because you don't want your dough sticking to your rolling pin. Now, if you don't have a rolling pin, you know you can use a plastic cup. I'm going to put this over here so I can have all the space that I want. Yep, so I can have all the space that I want to roll out this circle. Now, you don't want your dough too thin. Now, if you want the pie crust recipe, you just look at the sweet potato cobbler and it gives you how to make my pie crust. Okay, so I'm going to put my first apple on. And what I like to do with my apple is that I like to put little pieces of butter and cinnamon sugar down in there. Let me clean my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I take little pieces of butter and put it down in here. Just a little bit of butter, because that's all really gonna fit down in there. And I take a little bit of cinnamon, I use this cinnamon sugar, because it's already pre-made. And I just put a little bit of dab in here. Now, when you bring your pie crust up to your apple, you're going to bring it up. Don't worry about flour getting on it. Make sure your apple is fully covered. See? And what I do, I'm going to put this into the dish. And I'm going to do the next one, but I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven. I'm going to bake these at 375 for at least 45 minutes. So I'm going ahead and to get the other one done, then I'll show you what I do next. All right, we have our dumplings in our cinnamon sugar sauce. So I got a little egg wash. I'm just gonna put some little egg wash, make it golden brown. A little bit egg wash, not too much. Just give it that nice little golden brown crust. Egg wash is nothing but egg and a little water. Just so it'll be nice, pretty golden brown crust. Want to make sure I get all sides. Okay, discard that. Now, again, it's going into the oven. The oven alarm has went off to let me know it's ready for this goodness. So I will see you guys when this is done. And just hold on, okay? Family, look at our dumplings. They are so pretty. So pretty. So I'm going to take this little one out and we're going to cut into that. See, that's what I mean, that nice sauce. They smell good. That's what you want, that nice glaze juice or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to take one out, and so you can see we're going to cut into that one. Okay, guys, we're going to cut into this apple dumpling and see what we got. Well, you know we got goodness. We always have goodness. So let's cut into this. It's hot. It's piping hot. Got that butter that fell out of there. This the remnants of some of that cinnamon. So we're gonna get some of this juice and pour it over. And I'm gonna have a piece. My apple is not as done as I would like it to be, but this crust. I can't eat the apple anyway. I can't swallow it. So you know, let your apple bake at 375 for about an hour and 15 minutes. This baked 55 minutes. So I'm put the other one in the oven, back in the oven. But I'm finna eat this one because I can't eat the apple anyway, so it's no loss to me. Thank you guys for hanging out with Auntie in Auntie's Kitchen. I hope you enjoyed this apple dumpling. And like I said, cook it for an hour and 15 minutes. I can't eat the apple anyway, so I'm going to enjoy this crust with this magnificent glaze. Tastes good just like that to me. So again, be you, but be great being you. Hugs and kisses to all of you. I love you guys. Until the next upload, I will see you later. Bye.